Welcome back to SBRpicks.com. What a show we have gotten so far in the East region of the NCAA Tournament. Virginia got knocked out by the Michigan State Spartans. What? Who saw that coming? Certainly not me. All right, but now this Michigan State team will face off with the number 3 seed here, the Oklahoma Sooners, in the Sweet 16 on Thursday. We've got Dave Golikoff here with us today to talk over his free picks on the showdown. Dave, thanks so much for being back with us today.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome. Now, as I said before, this tournament even began. Never underestimate Tom Izzo in the NCAA tournament, and he has proved us all that is certainly true here with his Michigan State team. How do you see the Spartans doing against the higher seed Oklahoma Sooners on Thursday, Dave?
I like the Spartans in this spot. I think that they've just been playing fantastic defense so far. It's just been very impressive in the sense that, they beat Georgia to start, and then they handled Virginia. They only won by 6, but it was I don't know if it was a comfortable win, but it was an impressive win, at least in my books. You take a look at how they played. They held Virginia to under 30% shooting from the field. Virginia really did nothing from 2, from 3. I think they made, 2 3-pointers, 2 out of 17 in that contest, 6 assists. Michigan State has just been playing phenomenal defense, choking opponents out. And I think that's a big key here because you take a look at who they're facing. Oklahoma has had some offensive issues at times, and that's a bit of a concern. I also think the main story to me here is whenever I see, we talked about this before, Michigan State, Tom Izzo, talented team, they can go far regardless of the seeding. I just needed to see them play like this. It's a team that had been sort of up and down throughout the year. Now it seems like they're playing their best ball of the season, and I think they've been tested more than Oklahoma. That's really the story for me here. They went through Georgia, Georgia's so-so, but they beat Georgia, then they beat Virginia, impressive fashion. Oklahoma, remember, they played Albany, and then they played Dayton. And I don't think in either game did they really run away with it, considering they had a matchup against double-digit seeds each time. So that's a concern for me, and that's probably what's going to be the key factor for me leaning towards Michigan State.
Okay, but Dave, Oklahoma is a very well-rounded team, very strong on defense, certainly not a squad to be taken lightly here. They are the highest seed left standing in this East region. What do you think, Dave? Could the Sooners have the ability that they need to win the Sweet 16 matchup against the Spartans on Thursday?
I think so. I think it's definitely possible. I don't think, people like me are giving Oklahoma enough credit because the flip side of the coin is you could say, well, yes, they beat Dayton, who, of course, Dayton was not necessarily a high-ranked team, but Dayton was basically playing at home, so it was almost like a road game for Oklahoma. And you take a look at Michigan State. Well, Michigan State has had kind of a good run in the conference tournament and a good start to this tournament. But, we've seen throughout the year, this is sort of an average team. At one point before their run, they were 10-6 in the Big Ten. They lost to Minnesota, lost to Wisconsin, Illinois, Nebraska. We're talking about teams that didn't even make the tournament that Michigan State lost to at home. And, of course, they lost to Wisconsin in the Big Ten final. So Oklahoma is a balanced team. They've been the more consistent team over the course of the season. I think that if you're betting Oklahoma, those are some of the factors that you're looking at. And I think they do have a shot to win this game, but I just personally don't like them.
All right, then, drum roll here, Dave. Which side are you more confident with in this spot?
I'm just going with Michigan State because of experience, coaching. I think they've been the tougher tested team throughout this matchup. Throughout this tournament. I think you take a look at Oklahoma. I would have expected a little bit more from them in terms of Albany and Dayton. They haven't had to face anybody really difficult to this point. nothing like a Virginia matchup for Michigan State. And even Georgia, I think, is maybe better than Albany or Dayton. So at least they are according to the seeds. So Michigan State has done better and looked better with tougher competition. They're more experienced, and I think they have more momentum going into this game. They've won 6 of 7. I'm going to ride the Spartans and their impressive defense to win and cover here.
All right, there you have it, guys. Take Coach Tom Izzo and his team, Michigan State Spartans, to take down number 3 seed Oklahoma Sooners and move on to the Elite Eight. Dave, thanks so much for hanging out with us today and talking over some college basketball.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys, good luck on your NCAA tournament picks this week. And until next time, this is Megan Rochester for SBRpicks.com.